Where you from? Fred MacGuffin. Where you from? Fred MacGuffin. Fred MacGuffin Reviews. Welcome to Fred MacGuffin Reviews. Thanks for joining me. Okay, the Cabinet of Curiosities, Episode 4, The Outside. And yeah, this is a good episode. Enjoy this episode. Directed by Anna Lily Amirpour, who directed two very good movies, A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night and The Bad Batch. Bad Batch is on Netflix, worth a watch. I'm going to give this episode a 4 out of 5. Yeah, very good. And yeah, we have Kate Mikuchi plays Stacy in this. She's our lead actress in this. Oh yeah, by the way, Anna Lily Amirpour also directed episodes of Legion, Castle Rock, and The Twilight Zone. The recent Twilight Zone episodes. So yeah, Kate Mikuchi plays Stacy, and you may have seen her in Scrubs, Weeds, Bored to Death, Big Bang Theory, Bob's Burgers. She's done a lot of TV work. Her voice has been in Rio 2 and Lego Batman movie and Clerks. She's been in Clerks 3. So yeah, she's our lead in this, and she plays a person who works in a bank and feels like she doesn't fit in with the other people who work in the bank who she admires and wants to be like, and they're not a particularly nice bunch, but she seems to want to be part of that group and part of their world, which is all sorts of beauty salons and ex-husbands and yeah, and just gossiping about the neighbours or people in the town. Her husband is played by Martin Starr. He plays Keith, and you may have seen him in Freaks and Geeks, Knocked Up, Superbad, Walk Hard, Dead Snow 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, and the three recent Spider-Man movies, Far From Home and No Way Home, and Samaritan and Tulsa King. So yeah, two great leads in this. And we also have, now, before I mention that, Keith, her husband, adores her. She's always talking about wanting to change the way she looks and change her life, and he's always supporting her about, why would she want to be like the ladies at work, and because they're not very nice people, and he thinks she shouldn't change, she's perfect the way she is, and she gets a lot of support from him, but she doesn't seem to listen to what he's saying. Also, we have a small role by Dan Stevens, who plays a person on the telly advertising a product called Aloe Glow, which is a beauty cream. And Dan Stevens you may know from movies such as The Guest, Beauty and the Beast, Apostle, Colossal, Walk Amongst the Tombstones, The Call of the Wild, Legion, the TV series Legion, and yeah, he's been in the last what's it called, Night at the Museum movie, the third one, and he's done Downton Abbey, of course, early seasons of that. So you have Dan Stevens in this as well, playing this really sinister TV salesman that's selling this product called Aloe Glow. That's all the ladies at work are using, and that Stacy buys and wants to use as well, in the hopes that she'll emulate her work colleagues, and it'll improve her appearance. So yeah, so that's this episode, 4 out of 5 for me. I'm going to start spoiling this a bit, so go and watch it. Fourth good episode from this series, so spoiler warning. So yeah, so the writer director Anna Lily Amirpour, she doesn't pull back her punches in this. It's a very dark story. It's basically an ugly duckling that wants to be a swan, or so she feels. She doesn't feel fulfilled in the way she looks and how people perceive her. And it's a sad story. It's very quirky. I mean, her hobby, Stacy's hobby, is taxidermy, and when she is roped into the Secret Santa at work, she buys her colleague Gina. She makes she taxidermies a duck for Gina, and Gina doesn't seem to appreciate the duck when she gives it to her as a present, and yeah, so she's that kind of quirky sort of person, and she doesn't fit in, but she wants to fit in, and yeah, she's afraid to be herself, and it's not good enough that her husband Keith loves the way she is, but she wants to be part of that clique at work, and she'll do anything to get there. When she buys this product called Hello Glow, it takes over her life. We get this sort of body horror. She gets this rash due to using the cream, and yeah, some there's remind the product reminds me a bit of a movie called The Stuff from the 80s, and it's a very good sort of B movie you should check out by Larry Cohen. And yeah, this is a great episode. Again, 1 hour. I mean, great quality in this. It's set around Christmas time. Great production in this. It looks great. Great actors. Yeah, great quality show, and I'm really enjoying this this series. And yeah, be prepared for the ending of this. It's very dark, but yeah, very enjoyable episode. So yeah, check it out. The Cabinet of Curiosities, episode 4. Fred MacGuffin reviews. Yahoo! Fred MacGuffin reviews.